What's up, y'all? It's your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for y'all. If you're unsure of your sun, moon, and rising signs, want to know what cards I'm using in the video, or interested in booking a personal reading with me, head on over to the description box below. And with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. What's going on, Scorpio? It's your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and check your sun, moon, and rising signs out in the description box below. I have a link for y'all to access the website. And let's go ahead and get started with this, okay? The underlying energy is the Six of Wands. So this is talking about achieving victory through your own efforts, right? You're working hard right now, or you're trying to get to a place where you feel successful. You feel like you've not completed something. Well, yes and no. I'm coming up to that in a moment, and I'll explain why I said that. But coming to a place where you stood your ground is, where you stood your ground is it comes out to be very successful for you, okay? So I feel like you guys have been kind of putting in a lot of effort, or you guys are in the process of doing that, right? That's the energy of everything. And right now the energy is all about victory. It's all about, it's about seeing success in the things that you've done, okay? I feel like this is in your relationship. As far as you guys putting your efforts in, you guys are seeing the rewards. And I think it's, you're recognizing how far that you've come and recognizing the success in what you've put into your efforts, okay? So I think that's great, all right? Now, in the heart of your reading, you guys have the Magician. Now, the Six of Wands talks about, victory through, your efforts. The Magician talks about manifesting, right? So I feel like you guys are trying to manifest something. You guys are trying to pull the energy in to expel it out. And I feel like, because obviously the Magician, what he does is he takes the energy from the sky and down to the earth. It's just like it's channeling energy to create whatever he wants to create. Now, it's crossing the world, so I feel like whatever you guys are trying to manifest, it's kind of on hold right now because you ain't finished with something. There's a cycle that you kind of need to finish before you get to the next level, before you manifest something new or manifest something to come into your life. I think that's where the Six of Wands come in. It's about the efforts. It's about the effort that you put into your work to see what you've done and the rewards of that, right? But if you haven't really completed anything, I'm not saying that you haven't completed anything because I don't know that. But if you haven't completed the cycle that you're in, it's going to make manifesting a little difficult, especially if it's something new, okay? So in the past, you have the Ace of Cups. So you guys were involved in a relationship, or you guys have started something new in love or towards healing. I feel like you guys also began a time of kind of recuperating and rediscovering yourself in spirit. I think it's highly important, to really look at, because considering that what you're trying to manifest and the Six of Wands, if you're coming from a past where you're trying to develop, something new in regards to being emotionally available, to be open to new things and new love, kind of taking that risk in that respect, then I feel like, there is something about that cycle starting that you have to kind of wrap up. And it's saying so too because you have the strength in your presence. So, yeah. Y'all are struggling a little bit. I'm not necessarily struggling, but you're having to kind of put yourself into overdrive pretty much and kind of carry yourself through this difficult time. Let me go ahead and clarify a few things. Like what started this Ace of Cups journey? Because y'all are trying to, come up, y'all are trying to reconnect with yourselves, I see. You're trying to get that victory, obviously. Obviously, the Seven of Wands being your underlying energy, there's some victory that you want, that really wants to kind of come out, but there's some stuff that aren't finished yet. Y'all, I cannot shuffle today, okay? I don't know what's up. Alright. Okay. Yeah, there's something being offered to you. And it was something that began a loving relationship, I feel. It was a stable offer in a... And that's really good compared to the emotions that you started to, look at here, or start to begin your growth in. I feel like, having that stable offer and towards the direction of love is very, very good in the past, okay? Now, you guys could have been offered some sort of long-term relationship. You guys could have received some, you received something that had the potential to be very secure, okay? So, for some of y'all, even this could have been a time where you really were looking at the details of what was emotionally, what emotionally needed to be healed as well. So some of y'all could have been beginning that spot in your life where you're like, hey, I want to love again, but there's some things I need to really look at. So I feel like if you didn't get an offer or nothing like that sort of thing coming up in, your past where someone was offering you something in regards to a relationship, then then you guys could have taken it upon yourselves to begin something like a very spiritual journey with yourselves and how to become more stable and to figure out what exactly needs to be healed from the situation. Now, like I said, in the present, the Strength card is coming up, so you're having to go through a difficult time with your thoughts, y'all. Okay? So, let me just pull it. Let's see. So, I think right now, what you guys had to deal with in the past was something that had promise, that had, stability and security with that. And it felt good. But you're in a place now where you're having to figure out exactly what makes you, feel good and what makes you not feel so good. And I think with the Eight of Swords here is telling me that the situation that you're in, it makes you feel stuck. Like you feel like you're carrying yourself through a situation, or rather you don't know how to carry yourself through a situation. You're trying to rediscover your confidence, your inner self, and you're not really seeing that the path ahead of you is clear. Because there's a lot of stuff going on mentally. So, let's see, what is going on mentally for y'all? Oh, the King of Wands. So you guys could be interacting with a fire sign right now. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I know I put it in a really weird, order, but you work with me, guys. Something about, I think you guys were in a relationship with someone that you find very attractive, very active. And you see them as very confident. You possibly have the confidence. I think you're realizing your confidence, or you're trying to realize your confidence, or trying to figure out if you have the confidence to go through this relationship with this person. This person that you're dealing with is someone that can be very stubborn. Well, Knight of Wands, they're not necessarily stubborn, but they are very they can be very bullheaded. They when they want something, they go after it. And it's kind of hard for them to not do it. And this person is pure energy. So, I mean, what you're having to deal with is someone that is like a burst of, energy versus, you being emotionally vulnerable. So, you having to receive that energy and then give it out. And there's a lot of stuff going on, I guess, in regards to this person giving out their energy. This person that, projects their energy, and you're having to figure out exactly why or what it is about them that's, I think, causing you to, ooh, maybe even lust over them. You have the Eight of Cups for that too. So far, I think you're just trying to, I think the situation right now, you're not sure maybe if the King of Wands is as loyal as you thought, because like I said before, in the past you got a stable offer towards something new, something concrete. You want the potential of something being long term and nothing fun. Nothing fun like a hookup. Okay, and I feel like with this King of Wands, he's very attractive, but he kind of also gives you the run. He or she, okay? This can be females as well. This person, I feel like they either make you feel trapped, or you're trapped in a situation and because you love them, but you are emotionally done with them. Like, there's something in this relationship that's making you feel like it's making you feel like whatever they're offering you, whatever is in this relationship is just not working for you. Or you're thinking about going back with a King of Wands, right? Or a situation that you're in currently now. And you feel like you're having to like pretty much go through a situation where you're having to figure out, analyze and get to the bottom of what exactly that you want. Because you may not know now, but you're trying to figure that out. Okay? Whew. All right. In the future, you have the Nine of Swords. So you guys are seeing things in a light that is kind of worrisome. Like, you guys are seeing, you guys feel that anxiety. You guys are really seeing like the future is not really promising for you. Or there's a future that kind of causes you a lot of stress. Why is that happening with the Scorpios? Okay, King of Cups. You're wondering if this person is emotionally available. This person offered you something possibly in the past, or you're having to look within yourself in regards to what exactly needs to be emotionally repaired. Now, presently, you're having to, you're having to get through a difficult situation, and you're having to, pretty much allow your inner strength to kind of take care of a difficult situation, and where you're having to leave behind something that is not working for you. And this could be with the King of Wands. This person is just a lot of energy, a lot to deal with possibly, and it's causing you to feel strapped, which is this person, the reason why you are going through this process right now is because you felt trapped. And it's just like, it's telling you that it's all mental. Everything that you were thinking, everything that you felt, it was things that were necessary for you to think about, but also they kind of kept you from being able to see straight ahead, because you weren't really seeing things as clearly as you could. And, well, at least then, what was leading you to this place now. And I think that's why you have the Eight of Cups in your future, because you're seeing things more clearly. You're noticing that the cups are not for you. You're noticing that this King of Wands, male or female, isn't really giving you what you wanted. And it may have been a message of stability, but it definitely, I don't know if it was a promise or what. But you feel like this person in the future, I think you're realizing or trying to figure out if this person is for you or not for you, okay? Because he's coming up as the King of Cups now in the future, he or she. So y'all are trying to figure out if this person is your match, is your partner, is your one, if that makes sense. Is the one for you. And I think you're having, the reason why the Six of Wands is coming up is not because it's a successful victory in the sense that it feels good, but you'll have the confidence, just realizing that you've done the things that you needed to do to make yourself be better, if that makes sense. All right? And there's nothing wrong with you. I'm just saying, like, it just makes you feel good to make those kinds of decisions, if that makes sense. Like whatever you're in right now, you're not feeling it. But whatever you decide to, to take on in regards to your future, in regards to this, to the person that is yours or not yours, it's having to kind of empower you in a way. So I think you guys are looking for empowerment. Okay. Yeah. You guys are looking for, I pulled one, I was trying to get one card for the future, but I got two. So you got the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are worried about, your independence, your confidence as well. But you got 2 confidence cards, actually 3. Since 6 of Wands in a way is confidence as well, because you completed something and you feel good about, or you at least feel like you are capable of doing anything because you successfully completed something. That's what I would derive from the 6 of Wands. And 2, now you have the 9 of Pentacles in your present. Oh, sorry, in your future. Clarifying the King of Cups. And then you got the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are, this is stressing you out because you're in a process, well, you're in a relationship that's possibly stable, or you feel like, or they had the promise of stability. You're not seeing that stability from somebody that is rather active and kind of going around doing whatever they want to do. So now you're having to leave or figure out exactly what you want because it's not with this person. So in the future, I can understand that, right? Like you're just stressed out because one, you don't know if the person that you're with is right for you. And it has a lot to do with your security and your stability and your independence, though. You're like, it has a lot to do with your comfort zone, where you are at this moment, and it makes you feel good, right? Or at least makes you feel safe. And it's almost looking like you guys are having to like struggle on that like relationship front here. But the good thing here, the good news is, right, is that even if this person isn't for you, or if it is important, this person is for you, you taking that stand is actually going to give you the confidence that you're looking for. Is going to give you that boost of self, right? Your self-worth will go up. And although like the 9 of Pentacles is about, comfort zones and all that, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to stay in that position. Obviously, after the 9 of Pentacles, you go to the 10 of Pentacles. That's when, the happily ever after is there. You have the security, the stability, and support. Right now, you have like the miniature version of that. Well, more so the 4 of Pentacles is like that. But right now, you're just like a step closer. So it's not that you're gonna, I feel like, okay, you probably feel like there's gonna be a situation where you're having to struggle. And considering that how everything is here right now, yeah, you're probably gonna feel like, things are not really looking too hot. We're probably gonna, go through some difficult times in regards to getting our relationship on track. Because the 5 of Pentacles has 2 people here, y'all. But at the same time, you making that decision is going to make you feel more confident. So there isn't much to worry about in regards to, in regards to how you're going to be at the end of this, right? You're going to figure out who this person is for you and who that lover is, the ideal one is for you. And you're also going to feel that, that boost of confidence because you took charge, you took control of the situation, and you're having to go through a difficult time in your relationship. Yes, but at least there is progress. The 5 of Pentacles shows progress. It's not something that happens overnight, but it's also something that you can build off of and learn from, because that 5 of Pentacles is an experience that can get you to a place where you have that equal give and take, because right now there isn't. And but before you fix anything that doesn't have any sort of balance, you got to know there's nothing balanced going on. You got to know that there's a lack of something. There's a lack of emotion. This King of Wands possibly isn't giving you the love that you're looking for. And you're just having to figure out whether this person is worth staying with in regards to you know, feeling that, I mean, he could give you that, you know, he or she could give you that financial and, you know, security, and they couldn't even be loyal, but they're just, something is lacking in this relationship, and I think that's what you have to figure out. It's one that's stressful, and it's going to cause a little bit of worrying and anxiety, but you'll be all right because you have the Nine of Pentacles there. It'll be more empowering than you think. Now, the reason why I'm saying all that as well is that you have the Queen of Wands in your crowning energy. So that's talking like, let's talking about, you know, as the Queen of Wands, she is empowerment. She is confident. She is the go-getter. She doesn't take any kind of crap. And I feel like that is what you need to train on right now. You are a strong person. And it says so in your present. You have strength there. You can carry yourself through any situation, regardless of how difficult it is. And considering what you guys have been through last year and this year, a little, you know, through most of this year, you guys went through some tough stuff. This ain't nothing, okay? And I know it can be frustrating because you guys have gone through this crap already or gone through some difficult stuff, but at the same time, you're not prepared to do anything yet until you finish this. And whatever this is for you, it has to be completed the right way, in the way that makes you take, you know, that you could come out of it being more empowered and more confident and more strong than you have ever been. Because this is a time of transformation, y'all. This is a time for, you know, reconnecting with self. If you want to channel some energy and, you know, manifest something good, you got to unfortunately, you have to do the things that you don't want to do. So that is what makes the Six of Wands the underlying energy, because that effort, the fact that you don't want to do it, but you're doing it anyway because you know that you need to do that for yourself, that is what's going to get you to the place that you need to be. That's what's going to complete the cycle, because all of this is not working for you big time. Okay? Now, in your romance angels, you have reconciliation. So someone from the past is returning to your life. So the King of Wands could be someone that's come back, someone that you previously left behind. Look at this. You have strength here in your present, right? So you're going through a time of, you know, inner strength. You're having to use the strength that you feel like you don't have to get through a difficult situation. Why? Because there's a lot of thoughts going on, and you're not really seeing what's in front of you. And it's not because you don't want to see what's in front of you. You're obviously just overwhelmed and taken over by what you're thinking that you can't really see ahead. Now, and it's because the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be an ex, y'all. Could be someone that's trying to come back and win you back. Okay, so this person's a go-getter. Somebody is really ruthless about getting what they want. And it's causing you a lot of commotion because you are trying to get back in the flow of things, it feels like. And this is someone that obviously you left behind. Someone that was not working for you. And you're having to figure out now in the past, like in the future, what it looks like is that you're having to figure out what you need to do in regards to this lover. Is this person for you or not? And if it isn't, and if you're already in a relationship with this person, or there's a situation that's kind of come back that you thought was kind of gone, well, it's coming back because there's something that you need to see. There's something that needs to be addressed, and it has something to do with your stability, your security, your support, your independence, your confidence, and it has a lot to do with your determination to find the balance that can make a relationship work the best for you, okay? Now you guys have Unfinished Symphony as your Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah, this ain't over. I mean, you got reconciliation, unfinished symphony, and then you have the World crossing the Magician. Something is not done, but right now there needs to be some serious grunt work. There needs to be some grunt work here to get you to the next step. And you gotta be tough. You gotta be strong. Okay. You have to be the person that doesn't tolerate nothing, because you have to you know, you're not in the light that you need to be. And I'm not saying you guys are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Everybody's meant to be anywhere at this time, okay? Because that is their lessons in the world, right? They have to learn to ascend in their own way, through their own lessons, through their own experience. So right now, whatever is going on, you have to kind of step up. Or you can do whatever you want, but how to get out of it, how to get to the spot, to get to that place where you want to be, to manifest what you want to enter into your life. It's advising you to, you know, to be like, hey, this is not it's not working, and I'm gonna be about, okay? And to end the situation, or to at least figure out what's going on and not take no for an answer. I mean, if this is for you, you know, do what's best for you at all times. And that's what it's asking you. Do the best for you. Queen of Wands looks out for herself always. Always. She's the icon. She's the Leo. Come on. So, like, all of that. Actually, she's Aries, but still, they look out for themselves. This is about you. What works for you? That's all you need to figure out. And then once you do that, the difficult things you'll find will be a little more easier because you have that empowerment, okay? All right, Scorpio. Whew, I know this was crazy. I hope this reading helped you. And goodness. Well, I don't know. Blah. I don't know. I just know that if you guys stand strong, you'll be all right. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to end this reading here. Love y'all. I hope everything will be all right. And I will talk to you guys in the middle of November. Bye, y'all.